For generations, humanity has searched the stars, not only for worlds or radio whispers, but for the impossible, those rare cosmic events that break the very rules of nature. And now, the James Webb Space Telescope may have uncovered one. What began as a routine observation of an interstellar visitor, catalogued as 3I Atlas, the third object ever confirmed to enter our solar system from beyond, has transformed into something far more unsettling. Deep beyond Mars, Webb detected light, but not the kind born of reflection or sunlight. This was different, concentrated, rhythmic, and artificial. Astronomers were left staring at the data, unable to deny what it suggested. Something in the void was alive with intention. The first signs. 3I Atlas appeared first as a dim glimmer at the solar system's edge, traveling on a path no local body could follow. Its velocity and trajectory made one thing clear: it came from another star. But unlike Oumuamua or Borisov before it, this object behaved strangely. Its brightness was consistent, unchanging, almost mechanical, not the flickering pattern of ice or dust reacting to sunlight. Comets flare, rocks dim. This one held steady, as if powered from within. Ground telescopes turned toward it. Then came Webb, the most sensitive eye ever built, to reveal the truth. What it saw defied explanation. The unnatural glow. Webb's infrared sensors detected heat radiating from the inside of the object, not from sunlight bouncing off its surface. The thermal pattern pulsed faintly, repeating at intervals, a rhythm too deliberate to be random. Some scientists suggested natural causes, radioactive materials, internal friction, or exotic isotopes, but none fit the data. The emission followed a pattern, like an engine cycling or a signal repeating. It was the kind of precision that nature rarely creates by accident. An object that shouldn't exist. As observations continued, 3I Atlas revealed more secrets. Its motion wasn't chaotic. It drifted as though steering itself, adjusting slightly as it moved through gravitational fields. Its spin was unnaturally smooth, its axis stable, as though controlled. Then came the surface analysis. Its reflectivity, or albedo, was near perfect, almost metallic. Not stone. Not ice. Metal. If that was true, humanity was no longer observing a comet or rock. It was studying a machine. Theories spread quietly through scientific networks: a probe, a relic, maybe even a surveillance craft. The idea of a technological object built by something other than us was no longer fiction, it was data. Light that talks. The light spectrum coming from 3I Atlas wasn't natural sunlight. It was focused to a narrow wavelength band, something used in communication or guidance systems. Some frequencies even aligned with those employed in human technology. More disturbingly, the light intensity shifted with changes in solar radiation, as if it were responding. It flickered in sequences that resembled binary patterns, a kind of cosmic code hidden in the glow. If it wasn't an accident, then it was deliberate, and deliberate meant intelligent. Hidden messages in the static. Researchers from MIT and Harvard applied advanced signal filters to the electromagnetic data. Beneath the noise, they found structure, repeating intervals far too precise to be random. It wasn't human, but it was encoded. Was it a transmission? A beacon? Or data streaming back to its origin? Nobody knew. Yet one chilling detail stood out: the signal never changed. It kept repeating the same structure, endlessly, as if speaking to someone, not us, but something else listening across the stars. Containment and concern. Leaked internal reports soon revealed quiet panic within several agencies. NASA, ESA, and defense networks began encrypting all data related to the object. Officials debated whether it posed a threat. Some said it was harmless, a wandering relic, billions of years old. Others warned it might be observing, measuring magnetic fields, scanning for advanced life. And if it was transmitting, the question no one wanted to ask was, who's listening on the other end? A machine that feeds on light. As Webb's data deepened, a new theory emerged. 3I Atlas might not just emit energy, it could be collecting it. Its luminosity fluctuated with its distance from the sun, suggesting it was drawing power, perhaps through some kind of photonic or solar absorption system hidden beneath its surface. It could be a self-sustaining craft, recharging as it traveled from star to star, lying dormant for eons until it reached a system worth studying. And if it had activated here, then something in our solar system had awakened it. The awakening. Weeks later, a sudden event shocked astronomers. Webb recorded a massive flare from the object. Its brightness surged by 40% in under 2 minutes, then stabilized. No natural cause fit the observation. It was as if something had powered on. Moments later, orbital calculations revealed a slight shift in trajectory. Not random, not gravitational, deliberate. The new path aligned closer to the plane of Earth's orbit. The object wasn't passing through anymore. It was approaching. Impossible materials. Spectral readings revealed compounds unknown to science, rare elements, reflective alloys, and signatures that matched no natural chemistry. These materials resembled theoretical quantum structures, matter that could only exist under extreme conditions. If real, it meant the object was either impossibly ancient, or built with technology far beyond our reach. The craft itself was the message, and the message said, "We are not alone." The silence begins shortly after. Data access vanished. NASA, ESA, and other agencies restricted all public reports. Instruments were recalibrated. Observatories that published findings were silenced under non-disclosure orders. Independent astronomers tried to keep observing, but their systems suffered synchronized failures, interference, power drops, and data corruption, all occurring only when targeting 3I Atlas. It was as if the object didn't want to be seen. A reply from the Dark One daring team at the SETI Institute decided to reach out. They transmitted a focused message, universal math, chemical structures, and simple images of human life, toward the object. 72 hours later, a signal came back. A narrow-band pulse, distorted but perfectly timed to the second. Not an echo. Not a reflection. A response. Something had received the message, and replied. The hidden geometry. When mathematicians later plotted the object's movement through the solar system, they found a terrifying pattern. Its trajectory traced a Fibonacci spiral aligned with planetary positions, while its timing matched sequences of prime numbers. The odds of such precision happening naturally? Nearly zero. It was moving according to design. Every flare, every shift, every silence, a form of communication written in motion itself. 3I Atlas wasn't just a probe. It was a message made of matter. The final question now, as Webb continues to observe in secrecy, one truth echoes across the scientific world. 3I Atlas was never just an interstellar rock. From its artificial light to its engineered metals, from its mysterious signal to its purposeful course corrections, it defies every natural law we know. Maybe it's ancient. Maybe it's recent. But it's real. And if it's watching us, then first contact has already happened, quietly, invisibly, and entirely on their terms. Because perhaps, the James Webb Space Telescope didn't discover a visitor, perhaps it uncovered the observer. And somewhere, in the cold between the stars, something has finally turned its gaze toward us.